What's up everyone? Welcome back to This That Mix. We got an interesting one today, a little bit of a different type of video. It involves this FPV drone that I posted our last video about. I thought of an idea last night. I was looking through some forums and there was guys putting some lights on their drones. And I didn't see anything that was like super stellar. Like there's like no footage online of anyone just flying in pitch black darkness with a headlight. So what we have here, this is an Oxbow light. Some of you might know what this company is. Use them for our helmets, or basically a helmet light for when we ride dirt bikes or snow bikes at night. It's perfect for these drones because it already has a GoPro mount built in. It has its own proprietary battery, but I'm going to dig into the wiring here on the cable and see what I can come up with to get an XT60 connector onto that, and then we're going to wire up. I did have the proprietary battery sitting on top of the drone like this, and you got two, it was a 4S pack that I had on there plus that, so the drone was super heavy. So what we're gonna try and do is wire up some XT60s, two for the drone, one to plug in the drone, and then one to plug in the actual light once I get an XT60 on it, and then one for the battery, and it's gonna power both. So it'd be interesting to see how long of flight times we get. Might have to put the light on the low setting. It's super bright anyways. On the high setting I probably won't even need that, and we'll have to test that out tonight and see what we come up with. I don't see any other videos out there with this type of setup, so should be a good one to try out. Stay tuned guys. I will put this on time lapse so you guys see this soldering and whatnot of the XT60 connectors. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so a little bit of an update. So the proprietary battery that Oxbow sells with this is a 2S, and then it's got four 3.7 volt Lipo cells in there that are running in parallel. And so I can't, unless I had a BEC, a voltage regulator, hooked up either to my flight controller or had an extra one to hook up in between it and the battery, then it wouldn't have worked. It probably would have just fried the light here. So for now, the best setup that we could come up with is we ditched the proprietary connectors on the line from Oxbow, put some XT60s on, and we're just running a 2.7 or 7.2 volt NiCad, or no, it's a nickel metal hydride battery. So we're gonna give this a shot. I might be able to get some 2.7 volt lipos to run up top in the future, but these little guys, they kind of pack a punch. It's a 1200 milliamps, so it should last a couple, 3 flights I would think. Got two more here, they're a little bit bigger, and yeah, I think we got a little setup going here. I don't have a scale around to weigh it, but I probably should. It's probably like a 6S because you're just adding, a few more cells. I think the nickel metal hydride probably adds a little bit more than 2 more cells, but it's not that much more. And I used to have a GoPro 10, which is what I'm holding in my hand, sitting right here, so I'm saving weight there. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to record with the Cadix onboard DVR. It's not terrible though. Still digital. I think it's 720p. And yeah, hopefully it quits snowing out there and we'll give it a good test run. But if not, we'll do it tomorrow, hopefully. And stay tuned guys, should be pretty rad. We're gonna do the maiden flight. She's all set up. It's 18 degrees out. It's almost dark. Pops is gonna film for me out there. My fingers are gonna get cold.
Me and Junebug. There's Wally. Oh.
Well, guys, I thought that was a great couple flights. I wanted to show you some more about the actual Oxbow itself. This is the Oxbow Voyager. You can get this on their site. I'll put a link in the description. This light is 50 bucks without a battery, so $50, you can't really beat that. It gets rid of the tunnel vision by having the two LEDs up here. So with this light, you have your on button here. Once you click that on, that's low, medium, and then high. And there's some good heat coming out, and you don't want to look at it when it's on high, or really any of them. But so the first flight that I'll have on the video is going to be in the medium setting, and then the last flight, it will be on max, and you can see it's super bright. The nickel metal hydrides are actually doing really good, so gonna stick with them just because I have a bunch of them right now. I saw some 2S Lipo packs that are 1000 milliamp for like $25 on Amazon. So I might pick some of those up. But for now, just going to run these. They're not super heavy. Now, those couple flights, obviously we have snow on the ground, and there's a big reflection coming back into the Caddx lens from that snow. So I think once we lose all that, it's going to be really bright out there, of course, but it's not going to be reflecting back into the camera so much, making that blinding effect. So that'll be a plus. And then yeah, I don't think I've seen a good light setup like this on a drone at all for night flying. So I'm hoping that this is going to open up some other people to get into this, and then there'll actually be like night flying events or races or whatever whatever's going to happen will happen, I guess. But yeah, just trying to explore. I've only been into this FPV for about, well, counting the simulator, about 2.5 months, I'd say now. So, but just got the drone not too long ago, about a month, and yeah, just trying to see what's available or what can be done to change these guys to make the actual hobby better or just more versatile. You know, I think people before weren't flying at night, so then this opens up. You can fly at night now, and it's almost, we go riding at night, so it's like you might as well fly at night too. It's adds to the experience, and it's a little more thrilling because you don't kind of know what's coming around the corner, and so hope you guys enjoy the video, and subscribe. We'll keep the videos coming. Thanks, guys.